Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Assembly. I'm actually recording this at home on Thursday night, and I brought the string home with me so I could see all the different love is statements that we now have. And the string is looking really full. So let me remind you of what we've looked at so far. We have said that love makes ordinary people great. Love is patient. Love is kind. Love does not boast. Love is not rude. Love keeps no score of wrong. Love does not bear a grudge. And love is not jealous. Okay, that was the last one. So let's see what's in our box for today. I think there's one in here. It says love. You see that one? Love puts up with a lot. We're going to be thinking about what that might mean in our lives every day. Love puts up with a lot. So that's added to our love is string there. Okay. Well, to help us understand what that might mean, love puts up with a lot, I have got a picture to show you. I am sure you recognise what this is. Okay. This is a picture to symbolise a thermometer. Now, a thermometer is usually used by a doctor to tell somebody how hot their body is. And if you have a high temperature, it's usually an indication that there's something wrong, that you're not very well. Well, I've got a thermometer here that measures something else. This is a temper thermometer. And going up the side, I have got a scale which goes from okay right up to temper and boiling point. So going through the scale, I've got slightly annoyed. So you can be okay, and then something might happen that makes you feel slightly annoyed. Or the next step up would be you feel annoyed. Then bad-tempered. Then angry. Then very angry. Then you're in a full-blown temper until you reach boiling point. So it's a scale of your temper going from okay up to real temper and boiling point. I wonder what each of those steps might actually look like for you. I wonder if you can think of something that's just slightly annoying. So that would be the first step on the temper thermometer. I can think of something that's slightly annoying. When you go to the fridge at home and somebody has used the last of the milk and put the carton back in the fridge. So you go to make a cup of tea, you go to get out the milk, and there's no milk there. That's slightly annoying. Or actually, that could be annoying. I can think of something that annoyed me yesterday. I was driving to work and I was a bit late, and I was coming up to the M4 motorway, coming up the slip road, and I could tell that the car on my left-hand side was in the wrong lane. I could just tell they were in the wrong lane. And I thought, in a minute, they are going to try and cut across me because actually they want to go the same way as me. And that's exactly what happened. And I was annoyed. To be honest, I don't know why. It didn't cause any problems. I just let them in. But at the time, that was annoying because I was thinking, I'm in the right lane. I've done the right thing. You haven't, and now you're trying to get in front of me. That's slightly annoying. I wonder if you can think of examples of when you might have felt each of those points on the scale and what that looked like for you. A time when perhaps you really were quite bad-tempered, or a time when you really might have felt real anger or angry. I wonder what that looks like, because it doesn't always look the same for everybody. And also it can be different things that trigger it. I have given your teachers some statements And what I want you all to do as a class is to stop this recording and spend some time discussing the statements that I've given and where you would place them on the temper thermometer. So for example, the first one I've got in my pile says, your brother or sister makes you late for a party. Now I wonder if you were putting that on the temper thermometer, would that be something that slightly annoyed you? Would it be something that annoyed you? Or would it be something that actually you'd still feel okay? Don't mind being a bit late, that's all right. So that wouldn't make me even feel slightly annoyed, Miss Jackson. That would make me feel okay. I wonder where you would put that one. Or what about, let me find another one. Somebody runs past you in the playground and accidentally knocks into you. I wonder where that would go. Someone runs past you in the playground and accidentally knocks into you. Take some time, stop the video. Your teachers have got a set of statements, and as a class discuss where on the temper thermometer would you put these, and would they always go in the same place? Because if I'm honest, yesterday when this man cut in front of me to get onto the motorway, I was probably slightly more annoyed because actually I was feeling really tired. I'd had a late meeting the night before, I was tired, and he cut in front of me. On a normal day, if I'd been on time for work and I hadn't been so tired, it might not have even bothered me at all. So do these things always stay in the same place on your temper thermometer, or do you think they might move up and down? Have a discussion in your class about them. Where would you put them? How would you react if these things happened? So pause the video and come back to it in a minute. Okay, thank you. Okay, I hope that was an interesting discussion for you and that you really spent some time thinking about the emotion of anger and the impact it can have on you. Sometimes it might not be one big thing that gets you to the top of the scale. Sometimes you might be having a day where lots of things keep happening and actually you find yourself moving up this scale because things just keep happening more and more and more and more, and you don't have any time just to come down and calm down. If somebody gets to the top, if they get to boiling point, it can actually take a long time to feel calm afterwards, which is why it isn't good to get there. Think about that. Some people actually have a very low boiling point when it comes to their temper. It doesn't take much to get them angry. They can get cross over silly little things. But our statement that we took from the box today said, love puts up with a lot. If we love someone and we care about them, actually it should take a lot for them to make us feel cross. We should be able to put up with more because we love them. Love doesn't explode over unimportant things. I was trying to think of an example of where Jesus had shown a bad temper or got angry, and I can only think of one time in the Bible when that happened. Jesus didn't get angry or upset over little, or I should say he didn't get angry over little things. His anger was saved for things that really mattered. Over injustice, if he saw someone being treated completely unfairly, he didn't like that. And there's an example in the Bible where Jesus went to the temple, which is where people went to worship God. It was a really special place. And he saw some men in there using it like a marketplace. They were selling things. It was loud, it was raucous. It wasn't being used in the way that God would have wanted it to be used. And Jesus watched these people and watched how they were just getting money off others and selling things. And he got angry and he said to them, this is a temple, this is a special place, and you turned it into a marketplace. And he got angry and he shouted. But that was unusual for him He did it because it meant so much to him and he knew it was wrong. And I think we should all learn from that. Let's save that emotion, that anger, for real injustice in our world, where we see people in our world being treated so badly and so unfairly. Let's not use our anger over unimportant things. And I want to encourage you to think about how you react to the people that love you and who you love. If your parents do something that you don't like or that makes you cross, just stop and think, is this really an important thing for me to be losing my temper over? Or do I just need to be more patient? Because love puts up with a lot. And as we said last week, love is patient. I hope that gives you something to think about in the way that you respond to things and the way that you react. Do not reach your boiling point too quickly. Make sure that you keep your boiling point low and save any anger for injustice in this world. Do not get angry over unimportant things. I've got a really short, simple prayer that I want to share with you. Help us, Lord, to keep our anger for the things that really matter, for injustice and unfairness, and for defending others who can't defend themselves. Help us not to be irritable over every tiny thing. Amen. Okay, well, this is no time to be irritable because I am going to share some celebrations with you. So we'll start with the Eco Team. So I know that the Eco Team have already been told that they've been successful, but I just wanted to share with the whole school the children who will be our Eco Team for the next year. And I also wanted to thank these children for caring so passionately and for being so concerned about the environment and about what we're all doing to our world, that they want to do something positive. So congratulations to the following children. From year 1, we have Noah, year 2, Fergus, year 3, Robin, year 4, William, year 5, Paige, and year 6, Rebecca. Well done to all of you, our new Eco Team, and I know that Mrs. Broderick is really looking forward to working with you. So well done and thank you. Okay, other celebrations and announcements. So year 5 and 6 will know that outside their classroom, we no longer have the countdown numbers game, we actually have a letters game. And last week, the 9-letter word was wrestling. So well done to anybody who saw that and got that right. Lilia and William Buckland, particularly well done to you. Lilia had a really long list of words and I saw William's list one day last week and he was then still working on it the next day. So well done to both of you, absolute superstars, and you were the winners of last week's letter game. So well done. There is a new word for this week and Mrs. Smith has told me what the 9-letter word will be, but I don't think I'm supposed to share it with you. I think you're supposed to try and work out what the 9-letter word is. So I'm not going to say anything else. If you get a chance to look at the letters game board, have a look and see how many words you can make up from the letters that are there, and can you spot the 9-letter word? Okay. Timetable Rockstars, well done, because we have now got over half the school playing, and that is good. It's still not brilliant, and it should be 100% because that is your homework. So we need to work on that. But the children who earned the most coins, I'm really proud of you, and there's some different names on the list this week. So well done to Samuel Rapley, Josh Nunn, Milo, Tane, Jessica, Robert, Nicole, Amelie, Remo, and Radine. Well done to all of you, that's brilliant. Okay, moving on to house points. Oh, I've got a special announcement here. I'll announce the house points for this week first. So, Sandringham, 180. Balmoral, 131. Buckingham, 287. And Windsor, 233. Well done to Buckingham for winning this week. But the big announcement is that both Windsor and Buckingham have now reached 1,000 points. You know what that means? They are going to get their non-uniform day first. So well done to both of you. Now, I would normally say, let's have it next week. But yesterday, I sent out a letter to parents saying that we want a non-uniform day on Thursday for all of you. We want it so that we can raise some money for Emmanuel. We need to sponsor him so that he can go to school again for the next year. But we need to get that money raised. So next Thursday, I am inviting you to come in non-school uniform for a donation. So it's £1 per child or £2 per family. Okay, your parents know that, but that is important. I'd also like to encourage you to wear something next week that is red, yellow or black. And that's because those are the colours on the Ugandan flag. And I thought it would be nice for Emmanuel if we could send him some photos of children wearing those colours, and we'll explain to him what we've done. So you don't have to be totally in red or totally in yellow or black. Just wear something that's visible that has one or all of those colours. Okay, so be creative. Wear something visible that has red in it, yellow or black. Okay, bring a donation. We will count up the money and we will use that to make sure that Emmanuel feels supported through the next year. Okay. I am going to ask your class teachers to announce your, sorry, I'm slightly distracted because the cat's just come in the cat flap and made a lot of noise. So I am going to ask your class teachers to announce your good citizens, and then could the good citizens come and see me straight away and I will give you your head teacher wristband. Okay, so class teachers, if you could announce to the class who the good citizens are and then send them straight up to see me, that would be great, and it would be lovely for me to see who's been awarded good citizen. Okay, I had better go and feed the cat. So I hope you have a really good day and I will see you all soon. Take care.